rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledged knowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
You, party people in the place to be. What's good? Number one Chief Rocker, Knicks Universe. Main man, Uncle Freezy, is in the building. Welcome to the free agency live stream coming your way. Lawrence Tears. Y'all know what it is. We're going to rock the spot for a little while. I'm going to tell a few jokes. I'm going to read a bunch of y'all remarks. We're going to have a good time. Let me first apologize, though, for the members for not doing the show Friday morning. Man, listen, man, I have a condition. I ain't going to get into it, but if I could have been here, I would have been here. Let's just put it that way. So we'll try to reschedule that members-only show, or maybe I can do something different so that we can get together and rock the spot. But I just wasn't able to do it, man. I hope y'all understand that I only pretend to be an android, but I'm really human. So yeah, man. Louisiana Knicks is in the building. Michelle is in the building. Salute. Mr. Roddy is in the building. Salute. C-Mac is in the building. Salute. Danny Landis is in the place to be. Allah Wise is in the building. Salute. Yeah, y'all, man. It's good to see y'all. Danny, what's good, bro? It's good to see y'all, man. Good to be with y'all, man. We're going to rock the spot for a little while. Talk about free agency and how it impacts the Knicks. And before we even talk about NBA free agency, before we even speak about NBA free agency, I know the question that y'all want to speak about. Y'all want to talk about Isaiah Hartenstein. Y'all want to talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, right? And I want to talk about Isaiah Hartenstein. But I want to get a feel for what y'all think first, though. What do y'all think? Is there any likelihood, is there any scenario where you feel like the Knicks can re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein? Is there any scenario where the Knicks can re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein? How do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that, man? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Salute. Justo is in the building. Salute. How y'all feel about re-signing Hartenstein? Salute to all our people watching on Twitch and X. Salute to X. Danny says, can't they give him a 2-3 year deal? Make him move? I don't know. I don't know, boss. Honestly, I'm not sure, man. Louisiana Nick says, not realistically, he's not turning down all that money. He's gonna get offered from other teams. Yeah, man. That's life-altering money he'll be getting. Jay Biz is in the building. Hey, that's a great question, Jay Biz. I honestly think if they had the money to offer Clay, I think they would offer it to Hartenstein. No disrespect to Clay. I like Clay, but if they had that money, I think they would offer that to Hartenstein. Oh, under the radar, huh? Okay. Aaron, what's good? Yeah, what's the dollar amount, though? What's the dollar amount? Oh, I put this hoodie on. I put a hoodie on, and I'm drinking hot tea in the summertime. I think I may have to readjust. I think I may have to recalibrate. I think I may have to recalibrate some, everybody. Hold on. I might have to, rethink this outfit. Hold on. King Ribby in the building. Salute. Y'all wait right here, man. I'm gonna have to do a wardrobe change. Hold on. There we go. Everybody, Keith Turner's in the building. Salute. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all being patient with me for a little bit. I think the max we can do is around 17. If he really wants to be here, he can take that for this year and let us get his full bird rights and give him a bag, presumably next year. Nixon 26 is in the building. Salute. Nixon 26 says, forget about our heart, people. Keith Turner is in the building. Salute. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. the iHeart thing, man. I wouldn't mind him being back, man. Then he says, can they afford 2 years for 50? No. They could only think 2 years, 34 is what we can offer if we could get our money right. The only thing about that is getting the money right. I think iHeart may be gone. I think he may be gone. Yeah. That might be, Justo, that might be true, bro. What do y'all think about Precious being gone? What do y'all think about Precious being gone? Precious is probably gone also. I'm sitting up here. I'm sitting up here with a black T-shirt like I'm off the Fonzarelli. I probably should have just put on a wife beater. Hey, Simmons says he can go. Yeah, man. Talk about Precious. There are some centers we can sign. They'd have to be less than $6 million. Oh, excuse that. Let me see. Unrestricted free agents. Daniel Tice, Valanciunas, Plumlee, Drummond, Tristan Thompson, JaVale McGee. Yeah, the pickings are slim, man. The pickings are slim. Boban. Yeah, the pickings are slim. We probably have to make a trade. The original DSJ is in the building. Salute. And Danny mentions Dwight Howard. I'm not sure I'm not sure how he fits in our culture. Man, I just want to win a chip. I don't care who they bring in here. But I'm sure they'll have to fit the culture. How do y'all feel about Mitchell Robinson starting? Louisiana Nick says it may be best that they don't sign them because Brunson and Randle will be up next to be extended. And I don't know if they can pay everybody. That's an interesting thought, bro. That's interesting. Honestly, as long as we win a chip, in my opinion, as long as we win a chip, I don't care. Silk Sutton in the building. Salute. I don't care. Silk Sutton says, "Are you upset? No more ham sandwiches. Jeffrey's gone. Charlie Brown gone." You know, I just like to have guys that we know are at least a part of the short and immediate term, even if they're not here for the long term. Some of those guys that we brought in, like Daquan Jeffries, you know they wasn't here for the long term or the intermediate term. Guys like Charlie Brown, you know they like they wasn't here for the immediate term. Like, Charlie Brown never had a future in the Knicks rotation. Like, Daquan Jeffries never had a future as a rotation player for the Knicks. You knew if you saw Charlie Brown, all hell done broke loose. If you saw Daquan Jeffries, all hell done broke loose. Right? Like, give you an example. They brought in Shake Milton in the middle of the season, and he got more run than Charlie Brown, who had been here all year. Hey, that's a great question too, by the way. Todd Barbie is in the building. Salute. I had an interesting conversation with Todd Barbie earlier about the future of the Knicks. A very, very interesting conversation. Amani is in the building. Salute. Dripmore is in the building. Hey, Dripmore. Hey, man. So, pardon, man. So this is a shower beard, bro. I ain't put nothing on it, man. I took a shower, threw on some pajama pants, and came in here, bro. That's it. Philip is in the building. He says, just sign James Wiseman for the low. And let's get to work. Bim. Great comment, bro. I actually mentioned something like that on X a little while ago. Like, if James Wiseman is out there, I think I might be interested if he's cheap. Yo, and Dripmore is the Knicks Universe barber, so he checking out everybody's hairstyles and trim ups. So, man, I ain't did that. Man, I took a shower, and yeah. Kev Middleton is in the building. Yeah, man. Trini is in the building. Salute. None other is in the building. Salute to none other and the chat. Salute to the chat. Salute everybody. So I'm coming in. I was coming in, man. I ain't really sent an invite out to nobody. I just wanted to come in and have it be like a real peaceful joint where we can kind of, like talk to each other, hang out, chill out. I can read y'all comments and stuff. None other says salute the chat. Yeah, man. Man, y'all subscribe to Dripmore channel. Stop playing. Knicks in 26, or you know what? Knicks in 25. Knicks in 25 says, would you take a 4-year run of 2 NBA Finals appearances, 1 championship, if it meant being followed by 25 years of ineptitude? Of course I would. Of course. That's like when you 14 and you sneak out the house to go see your girlfriend across town, and you're going to get put on restriction when you get home. So that little hour and a half when you spend with that person, that other person your age, you make that hour and a half count. Because when you're getting back, you're gonna be on restriction for a month. Wapo is in the building. Yeah, man, these are the conversations that you have when you're confident you're in the championship conversation. That's one of the things that I want to talk to y'all about. Like, no lie, the conversations you have when you in the lottery, that's one thing. The conversations you have when your roster ain't right, that's one thing. Now, mind you, we are not the champions, but it sure feel like we close, and our conversations, I think, should be different. Like, instead of complaining about everything, bro, we should be excited about where we at. So, Aaron says, what are your thoughts on trading Randle, and what do you think we could get? Do you think Randle is a championship player? I don't want to trade Randle. I think you would get more than you anticipated. And yes, Randle is a championship player. I don't think so. So players that are not championship players are players that are selfish, low IQ. And I think Randle is the opposite of that. I think Randle's a championship level player. Excuse me, the reason why you never get to see it is because since Randle and Brunson have been together, we've been injured a lot. Remember, Randle has missed basically. Randle was injured last year in the playoffs against Cleveland and Miami. Remember, he had the wrist, right? He had the wrist. He had the tailbone. Remember, Jarrett Allen flagrant fouled him at the end of Game 4 when Randle dunked on Jarrett Allen in Game 4, and Jarrett Allen flagrant fouled him, and he went down. Randle had a bruised tailbone off that, and he also had a low ankle sprain and a high ankle sprain in the same ankle. And he played through it. Now, did he look bad? Yes, he looked bad. But he was very injured. And he sat out Game 1 against Miami, and Miami beat us. He sat out Game 1 against Miami, giving Obi Toppin a chance, and Obi just, well, yeah. Wapo says Randle can only elevate the team. Yeah. And we're not at the point now where you're shopping for a star. The Knicks already have their stars, man. The Knicks probably have 4.5 stars right now. Right? If you count Mikal Bridges, if you count OG Anunoby, if you count Brunson, if you count Randle, and then if you count Dante DiVincenzo or Josh Hart on certain days, I think the Knicks are the deepest team in the NBA. I honestly feel as if the Knicks front office has done a fantastic job. J-Dub is in the building. Yeah, man. J-Dub says the Knicks received A from 3 different draft analysts. Let's give Leon Rose his flowers. Yeah, let's do that, man. Let's do that. Miguel P is in the building. Trini is in the building. The thing about the draft is my thing is not what the Knicks did per se, but the presentation of it was whack. And this is something I brought up with Ty Barbie. I don't know if y'all remember this or not. DSJ, when Kevin McCullough's name got called, y'all remember when Kevin McCullough's name got called, right? ESPN didn't even feature him. They were too busy talking about the nepotism pick that went right before him. So that man played 5 years of college, right? Was going to be the conference player of the year, blew out a knee, watched his team lose, right? Prepared for the draft, right? Didn't go in the first round, waited on the second day of the draft to hear his name called, and instead of them giving that man his propers, they were talking about Bronny James. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that, right? Maybe y'all a fan of ESPN, maybe you're a fan of LeBron, maybe you're a fan of Bronny and his story. But as a Knicks fan, let us have our moments. Right? Let us have our, so what? We had already drafted 2 other dudes. So what? Let us have our moment with Kevin McCullough Jr. Right? We draft Kevin McCullough Jr. and they talking about Bronny. To me, that's disrespectful. That's another reason why I did not enjoy the draft. Justo says ESPN kept announcing the picks before the commissioner could announce it. Killed all the momentum. Yeah, man. As fans, we wait all year for the draft to hear our guys get their name called, and they're running commercials and having a Bronny love affair. So that's part of my beef with the draft. Not that Leon Rose didn't pick who I wanted, right? Because he did pick who I wanted. I wanted Ryan Dunn. I wanted Pakame Dadier. I got Pakame Dadier. I didn't get Dunn. I'm excited about the future of Pakame Dadier. And Wapo says, I heard players mentioning when you sit out like Randle did and you watch your team succeed without you, players tend to give in more to the system and fit as best you can. So that's a good thing to hear. Yeah. I think so. Trini says, Bronny ain't him. Yeah, it was, probably. Yeah, man. John Rover says, no, to keep Hartenstein, we have to trade McBride and Sims. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that, though. Because I think if that was the case, they'd be gone already. Or maybe to be announced later. Yo, the Tyler Kolek pick, everybody. I think it's a genius pick. I like Tyler Kolek. I like him a lot. I think this time next year, we'll be talking about how Kolek and Brunson play together. I don't think that's going to happen this year, though. Justo's in the building. He says, I think Kolek is our backup PG by also. Bold prediction. Bold prediction. Mick Investment is in the building. Don't think we will ever see Dottie play. Yeah, I think so. I think so. DSJ says the moment that Bronny got drafted, they ran a 30 for 30 on Bronny where they showed 15 minutes of baby pictures, 10 minutes of him dunking on the Fisher Price rim and interviews with his teachers. Yeah, I could see that. Already done. Yep. E. Gibson say, yeah, Kolek is undersized, but he can run an offense. I watched him at Marquette. I can see upside with him as well. Yeah. Luke Skywalker Visions is in the building. Man, I think Rokas is going to beat somebody out, y'all. And Smitty says Precious is an unrestricted free agent. He's gone, bro. Somebody sent that to me earlier, and as soon as that, I was like, yeah, he gone. You would hope Precious could stay, but I think he gone. I wouldn't be surprised to see Precious in Philly. None other says, isn't Kolek 6'3"? Nah, he's 6'1". He's 6'1" and some change with shoes on. I mean, 6'1" and change without shoes on. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. I think Rokas Yokobai. Yeah, I remember. Yo, I liked him going into that draft. I felt like so going into that draft, my two favorite players were Trey Murphy III and Trey Mann. Trey Murphy III and Trey Mann were my two favorite players. I also liked Zeke Jackson out of Kentucky and BJ Boston out of Kentucky. Cowboy Bob is in a place to be. I hit up Cowboy Bob earlier. Let's see if he responded. Let me see. No. Luke Skywalker Vision says Rokas will be our 10th man. Yeah. Hey, Rover, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. I do believe it's a great problem to have, though. I think it's a great having talent is a great problem to have. J-Dub says Kolek is 6'3". Okay. Something I saw said he was 6'1" in socks. And I know you don't play basketball in socks. I get it. I get it. Cowboy Bob says, to me, this team is a show promise, something we haven't had in a while. Okay. Is there any, instead of the roster though, instead of who's on the roster, who are y'all looking forward? What do you think the Knicks are going to do in free agency? Who do you think the Knicks are going to target in free agency? My personal thought is the Knicks are going to trade for a center. I don't think what they like is going to be in free agency, right? I think the Knicks are going to trade for a center. Maybe a Zeke Jackson, maybe a Walker Kessler, maybe a Orlando Robinson, something like that. But with Nick Claxton getting $25 million a year, the price for a center has skyrocketed. None other says trade for Zach. Hey, he makes the same money that we could pay Hartenstein. So I'm sure the Knicks front office would either just sign Hartenstein or, yeah. I think Zach Collins is in that 16, 17, $18 million range. Keep Mitch. For sure. Yeah. What I'll say is this, right? In terms of free agency, what I'm going to say is this, and I hope y'all can help me find somebody and update us with the news as the news comes in, because we're going to be doing shows later on today. The 718 boys, some old school Knicks, but we'll probably be doing a show later on today also. The doing a live free agent watch. So when news comes in, man, I'll expect y'all to help me keep track of it so that we can share it with Knicks Nation, if y'all don't mind. And I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't mind, like helping spreading the news and sharing the news and all that stuff. So when y'all get the news, man, just let us know. Just don't troll us. Like, just don't tell us the Knicks signed Michael Jordan to a 10-year, $8 billion deal with an opt-out in the final year. Yes, man, I know. I know. That would be ideal, but would he go for it? What happens if they agree to that in principle and then iHeart gets hurt? Yeah, it's a man, it's a tricky situation we're in, man. The thing is, you can't really have it all. Right? You can't have OG and Mikal Bridges and Brunson and Randall and Dante and Josh Hart and Mitch and Hartenstein, bro. You just can't have it all. So I bought a new chair. Everybody thought, because I had a living room chair in here I was kind of sitting in. So I bought one of these new swivel chairs, the office chair, and I don't know if I like it. I might have to go buy another chair. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But yo, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I know it's a short show. I just wanted to come through and connect and let y'all know. As far as the members go, I got you. I'm sorry, man. I had a SVT issue Friday morning, and I just, you know what I'm saying? For those that know what SVT is, it's not life threatening, but it's frustrating, man. So your man, because I have a what do you call it? So SVT is super ventricular tachycardia. So it's just a heart condition or whatever. And sometimes my heart will get out of rhythm, and I have a hard time getting it back in rhythm. So and I was going through that. I was sitting here at the computer just waiting to see what was going to happen. I just couldn't do it. That's why I pushed it back from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. And then 1 o'clock, I still had all the mess going on. So, but anyways, when I can be here, y'all know I got you. When I can be here, y'all know I got you. So 718 boys coming soon. Old school Knicks soon come tomorrow afternoon. The free agent live stream. I would expect for y'all to come here and rock with us so that we can go through the drama together. So I can read y'all comments and y'all reactions. Yeah. All right, everybody. Peace, y'all.